With Houston, looks up to the hitter to make sure they're not looking back, and we are underway with a pitch down. It's 1-0. 2-0 is the count to start this at bat, and Altuve sends one to left field. Andrew Benintendi will move towards the line and make the play. Altuve hit that with some topspin into left field for the first out.
Behind the plate, pushing the buttons.
Bregman goes after the next one and pops it up on the infield. Danny Mendick will drift back into the shallow reaches of right field for the second out. 12 OPS this month. And he crushes one high and deep to right field. Forget about it. Welcome back, Jordan. Astros had no home runs the first two games without 44. And in his first swing in play, he hits one out to right center.
This guy's unbelievable, man. A couple of days off in the first or the second swing he takes. He hits one 439 feet. Making this place look small in a hurry. Welcome back, Jordan.
I am glad he arrived on time today. Jordan Alvarez hitting his 15th home run of the season. Home run for either side in this series. Astros were without a home run, and Andrew Benintendi accounted for the White Sox only run yesterday with a home run. That ball is dropped by Luis Robert Jr. Tommy Pham, the right fielder, was running in thinking the inning was over. The infielder started to move in, but then Flexen strikes out Singleton to end the inning. The Astros do get a run on the board thanks to the big man.
Big man's back, and he got a cutter he could handle, and he gets the barrel to it and absolutely obliterates it halfway up the bleachers here at Guaranteed Rate Field. The only thing guaranteed in June is that Jordan's going to swing it.
Pez and Martin Maldonado round out the White Sox lineup. Astros getting 6 innings of 2 hits.
It was a little askew last time out against Detroit, but here he is with the leadoff walk to Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss. Arrighetti gets Sheets for his first strikeout on a pitch down and in. We'll see if he is moving. He does run. The pitch is grounded. Broken bat again for Robert. This is played by Jeremy Pena for the second out. So Robert has lost at least 3 or 4 bats. Vaughn drove in 2 runs for the White Sox in the first game of the series. Flies this one to right. Chaz McCormick is there, and Spencer Arrighetti. Jake Myers leading off the second inning, facing Chris Flexen. Jake grounds this ball towards the hole. Tough play for Nicky Lopez, and Jake is safe. Just beat out that throw by Lopez, and Myers has himself 3 hits in a row. That one's hit hard, but backhanded by Lenin Sosa for the first out of the inning. Pena hit it sharply, but he lines out. This one tapped back to the mound, to second for 1, and the turn in time to get Mauricio Dubon. So the Astros round into a double play as Dubon.
This looked fake. It was so pretty.
1-2 pitch to Benintendi into right field. Coming on McCormick, will have to play it on a hop. Andrew Benintendi loops one into right for a leadoff hit. 81. This ball sent into center field. Jake Myers freezes in his tracks and makes the play on Lenin Sosa for the first out. Off the beaten path. This one is popped up. Long run for Chaz. John Singleton's not going to get there. Can Chaz get there? Yeah. Chaz makes the play in foul territory. That was closer to the right fielder than the first baseman. Nicky Lopez draws a 4-pitch walk. 2 in his last 14 games. And he goes down on strikes here. Arrighetti strands 2. Starts. Flexen dots up McCormick on the outside corner for the first out of the innings. There's one on the ground. And right to Nicky Lopez. Altuve retired for the second out. Alex popped up to second his first time up. Hits the ball hard past the diving Nicky Lopez into left field. Bregman will take the turn and hold up with a base hit. Alex now with a hit in 19 of his last 20 games. Off the end of the bat, that could be a base hit. It will be. Jordan just cues one literally off the end of the bat. So after hitting one 439 feet. Here's Yainer Diaz, 2 on now. Yainer pops one up down the right field side. Coming in, Tommy Pham. He'll have a play. Stayed with it. That ball kind of carried on him at the end.
Guys are like, you got to wear it, man. You got to show it off.
2-2 pitch is hit in the air to left field. Speaking of Dubon, he is going back on this ball. Has room in front of the warning track. Puts it away. Pham retired for the first out. And this is a Jordan Alvarez repeat, as that ball spins its way to a stop in front of Alex Bregman. So Arrighetti, who thought he had a strikeout on the previous pitch, gives up a little cue shot. That ball popped in the air. Jake Myers coming in from center, still coming in. The wind may be playing a little bit of tricks with the outfielders. We saw Pham struggle. Will make his debut on Friday. Arrighetti gets a tapper towards short. Pena will just step on the bag and jump over. Gavin Sheets sliding in for the final out of the inning. That is well up and away. Ball 4. So Flexen walks Singleton on 4 pitches to start the inning. And he draws the walk. So Flexen with back-to-back walks allowed here to start the 4th inning. Jeremy not bunting here and goes down on strike. So that was not a great at bat, as he couldn't get the bunt down. And then see this year with runners in scoring position as Dubon digs in and sends one into right center field. It's got his little slice on it, but Robert with a nice sliding catch puts that one away in right center field. Robert had that ball tailing away from him, and Dubon retired on 1 pitch. That one's popped high in the air. Second baseman Danny Mendick back, making the call and the catch, and that'll do it for the Astros. They strand 2 more. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Second time the White Sox have had the leadoff runner on via walk. Towards the middle, Pena glove steps on the bag and turns a perfectly made double play. Second base today, got the start against Framber Valdez in Tuesday's game. He doesn't have to stick his elbow into that pitch because it hits him.
Yeah, that one definitely got him.
Runner on the go. Throw by Yainer Diaz is not quite in time. Stolen base for Mendick. He's 4 for 4 in steals this year, and he's now in scoring position. This ball to left. Dubon going back on it. Backs up a few steps and puts it away for the final out of the inning. A walk, a hit batter, 1 left on. That's down ball 4, so the Astros draw their 3rd walk in the last 2 innings, and both hold up. That one's through the middle. Alex Bregman has himself another multi-hit game. Breggy had 2 hits here on Tuesday, has 2 more hits today. Got him swinging. That's a strikeout for Flexen, number 4 in the game. Getting Jordan for the first out of the 5th inning.
Once he calms down a little bit, gets in that routine, his bat might get a little bit better.
This will be a team-leading 11th double play, hit into by Yainer as he grounds one to the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. You caught up with him a couple of times. What are his thoughts as he pops one up in the air here? I'll let you go, Julia. Is Altuve still going after? Oh, no. That's going to be a dropped pop-up. We mentioned the wind's kind of blowing.
Came over and said hi to a lot of people, but he also talked about his role with the White Sox these days is teaching, and he something he was very good at over here, too.
In the left field, Dubon going back on it, has a play, and puts it away for the first out. Both runners will retreat.
But still, you're getting 2 guys hot at the same time.
That's a fair ball and is going to tie the game at least. Maldonado will score. Into 3rd goes Pham. He'll be held up. RBI double by Luis Robert Jr., and it's a 1-1 game. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out, and Andrew Vaughn, their leading RBI hitter, sends this one into center. Coming on Myers. He'll play it on a hop. White Sox take a 2-1 lead. Andrew Vaughn's 3rd run batted into the series.
5 5 runners and allowed one of them to score this season.
This one to center. Looks like it's deep enough to score Luis Robert Jr. Jake Myers will make the catch. Robert Jr. will come down the line, and he'll score the 3rd run of the inning. So the White Sox take a 3-1 lead on the sac fly by Andrew Benintendi. Well placed pitch right there. Taylor Scott, as usual, doing his thing out of the bullpen. Singleton pops up this one into shallow left field. Nicky Lopez, the shortstop, makes the play. Johns retired for the first out. Well placed fastball for a called 3rd strike. That is strikeout number 5 for Flexen. And he goes down on strikes here. 6 strikeouts for Flexen. 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. Swing and a miss. Scott comes back from down in the count 3-1 to pick up his 2nd strikeout, first out of the 6th inning. Bad way to finish off your last start before your big league debut. Scott walks Nicky Lopez on a 3-2 pitch. That's the 2nd time. This one grounded towards short. Should be 2. Pena to Altuve, and Altuve will make the lob to first to get Martin Maldonado on an inning-ending double play.
Right-hander Steve Wilson, he's pitched in this series already as Dubon starts things off with a drop shot down the right field line. He might try for 2, and he does, and he'll get in easy. Stand-up double to start things off against Steve Wilson. He gave up an earned run.
Cabbage goes down on strikes. First out of the inning, and that'll bring up Jose Altuve. Altuve with a base hit to left field. Dubon's going to be waved around. The throw by Benintendi will be cut off. It's now a 1-run game. Altuve has an RBI base hit. It's 3-2. That one to the right side is going to get through. That'll send Altuve from first to 3rd. Astros have the tying run at 3rd base now on Alex Bregman's 3rd hit of the game.
He's got a chance against Tanner Banks, left-hander coming out of that bullpen. First pitch is grounded up the middle for a base hit. That'll tie things up.
All tied at 3. Yordan Alvarez on the first pitch he sees from Tanner Banks singles into center field. And we are tied at 3. Diaz grounds one towards short. He hit into a double play earlier today and hits into a fielder's choice this time as the throw by Danny Mendick is low, and Andrew Vaughn could not make the pick. So Yiner will reach on the fielder's choice, and the Astros inning still alive.
3:21.
That one's chopped off the plate. Tough play for Sosa. He makes it. No, not in time because Vaughn didn't make the catch at first base. Lenyn Sosa's throw was there in time, but the ball was not caught cleanly, and the Astros take a 4-3 lead. In this inning, giving the Astros a 4-3 lead. Hummel on the go. Maldonado will not throw. And Cooper Hummel will pick up a stolen base here to put 2 in scoring position. It's wide, ball 4. The bases will be loaded for Jeremy Pena. That's wide, ball 4. Now Pena draws a walk. And the Astros take a 5-3 lead. Dubon goes down on strikes, and that will end the inning as Maldonado steps on the plate. Called 3rd strike on the outside corner. Pham arguing with Brennan Miller, but that looked like a pretty legitimate call for the first out of the inning. Sheets 1 for 3 today. Pops that one foul down the left field line. Long run for Hummel. He's going to get there. Almost overruns it, but he's able to stay with it and make the catch. Cooper Hummel covering a lot of ground for out number 2. Struck out a couple. Swing and a miss. Brian Abreu picks up a strikeout to start and end the inning. A 1-2-3 7th. We had the 7th. Cabbage sends one off the bag. No chance for Andrew Vaughn. Cabbage is going to hold up as getting to it quickly as Tommy Pham, but that ball hit the larger base at first base this year. with a run batted in and then a run scored. Line drive caught by the shortstop Lopez. Diving back safely is Trey Cabbage. Altuve hit it hard, but he's retired for the first out of the inning. Tucker still leads in home runs and RBIs. Bregman pops one up. Lopez and Mendick. It'll be Mendick, the second baseman, making the. Kopech strikes out Alvarez on 3 pitches. Astros fail to score in the 8th, still 5-3. Lenyn Sosa due up in this inning. Ground ball towards the hole and into left field. White Sox have the leadoff runner on here in the 8th in a 2-run game. Skies that one to left. Cooper Hummel will come in. Again, the wind's playing havoc with some fly balls here this afternoon. There's the first out of the inning.
Out of the double play.
He stays, swing and a miss, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Presley strikes out Sosa. First strikeout for Ryan. In the air to center field. Jake Myers back, still going back, has room, puts it away on the warning track for the final out of the inning. Mendick flies out to deep center. If they don't add more than a run or two, you'll see Josh Hader in the game in the 9th. This ball flared into left field, will be down for a hit. Yainer Diaz, first hit of the afternoon. He's now 1 for 5. And a leadoff base runner here in the 9th. Tries to check his swing, but goes too far. That'll be a strikeout for Soroka. 1 out in the 9th. Today he has been seeing a lot of pitches. 3-2 pitches, a called strike, runner on the go, and Yainer's got himself a stolen base. Yainer steals one on Martin Maldonado for his first steal of the year.
How about that?
Pena goes after that one and goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today. Jeremy a little frustrated. Astros fail to score in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He gets Corey Lee for the first out of the inning. Josh Hader strikes out the former Astros catcher. 1 away in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Hader picks up back-to-back strikeouts. Getting the pinch hitters Corey Lee and Paul DeYoung. 2 away in the 9th. Line drive caught by Bregman. Ball game over. Astros win it 5-3. The Astros take 2 out of 3 from the White Sox, winning 4-1 and 5-3 today in comfort behind fashion, scoring 4 runs in the 7th inning. Lumber, that's a series win the Astros desperately needed.
Yeah, they desperately need to go out there and get those series wins, and it doesn't matter how you get them these days, because today might be considered an ugly win, but at the same time, it's a win nonetheless. The Astros need to start racking those up if they're going to try and fight back into the West. I'm just glad they broke that floor they were on of 6 games back. Now they're only 5 games under 500.
5 games under. They have not been able to break through that ceiling since they were 4-8, 12 games in. The Astros postgame show will feature Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic. The Astros win this game coming from behind after being down in the 6th inning for just the 4th time this year. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger comes your way next.